welcome back to Misha's Corner. Today I'm going to show you how to make this super easy and delicious seafood dressing, stuffing, however way you want to put it. So I'm going to add to my skillet lots of butter. Y'all already know it's the holidays. Butter, butter, butter everywhere, okay? Butter is flavor, and that's pretty much what I used. So to this, I'm going to be adding my celery, my peppers, onions, and a little bit of garlic, not much. But if you're a garlic lover, throw it in there. Why not? But you want to mix this up and saute it down for about, I did about 6 minutes or so. I didn't get it all the way down like when I'm making gravy, but just to sweat the vegetables quite a bit. So then I'm going to season this up with salt, pepper, and some sage. This is rubbed sage. I got it from the Randals grocery store, but use the sage you have. You'll be good to go. But if you could find the rubbed sage, get that one. Remember, all ingredient measurements will be in my description box. Make sure you check that out. Next, I removed the vegetables and added my shrimp. Most people don't cook it first. I'm not comfy with that because I'm giving this away. But I decided to saute it down for about 30 seconds with some Creole and Blackening seasoning. But you can use whatever seasonings you prefer. But please use Blackening and Creole if you have it. Once I did that, I cut the heat off and added the crab. And just to get the crab heat through and just soak up some of that butter that was in the skillet. And that's pretty much what that was. But the heat is completely off at this point. The shrimp is not cooked. It just gave it like a head start, you know. So once that's done, I'm going to remove it from the skillet, put it to the side. Don't leave it in the hot skillet. Make sure once it's done, you remove it. So here I'm about to start building everything. I'm adding my cream of mushroom down in here. It called for 14 ounces. I only found a 10-ounce can, so I use a can and a half. I'm also going to add down in here to thin it out a bit, as well as to add extra moisture, some chicken broth. I'm using 2 egg yolks instead of the full eggs. I'll explain that later in the video or in the description box. Again, I'm going down in here with some Creole and some Blackening seasoning, the rub sage, some black pepper, and if you need it, put some salt. But I didn't use too much salt here. And I did it this way because I needed to taste this mixture. Yes, I tasted it with my organic pasture-raised eggs. I sure did. Before I added the rest of the mixture. You guys already know I'm allergic to all shellfish. And so in order for me to know that it tastes good, this is what I had to do. And so I tasted it at that point. It was good to go. So now I'm going to take the cornbread that I made. If you want to make yours from scratch, that's cool. But I'm telling y'all now, I used 2 jiffy cornbread mix and called it a day. And that's what this is. So I'm going to break this up with my hand. I don't see a better way to do it or a faster way to do it, child. I went ahead, broke it up with my hands, and just kept it moving, honey. Make your life, easier, okay? It's the holidays. You done made 50-11 dishes. You done made 50-11 dishes for 3 days now you've been cooking. Just don't even worry about it. Get the Jiffy box mix or whatever brand your store have and keep it moving. So to this, I'm also going to add a half a stick of melted butter. Butter is also for moisture as well as flavor, of course. And then you want to gently mix this together. Don't do it too rough. You'll splash this thing all over the place. And you want like a really nice thick consistency. Remember, the juices from the shrimp, crab, butter, peppers, celery, onion mixture is still in that bowl over there. So you don't want to make this super loosey-goosey if you didn't add your shrimp yet. So that's pretty much what I did. If it needed more moisture, I would have just added more stock after I mixed in the shrimp mixture. So once I added the crab, y'all, look at this. Y'all, I say this to y'all all the time. The worst allergy, I don't care what nobody's saying, is a shellfish allergy. Like, for real, for real. I was ready to risk it all once I added the shrimp and crab. But this smells amazing, and I'm probably going to make this dressing again without the seafood. But I already have dressing on here. I said, why not spice it up and show you guys how to make it this way as well. So you want to mix this up just like I'm doing here. And it looked a little dry at this point, and I did add a little more stock. And that's pretty much what I did. And this is the consistency that you want. Again, remember, all ingredient measurements will be in my description box. Make sure you check it out. You want to spread this out just like I'm doing here and make the top flat if you want. I mean, you know, it's going to bake up nicely anyway. And then just like this, like I'm doing here. Look how pretty this is. I use the red peppers for more color. You know, it could be a little flat when you bake something like this. So I use the red peppers instead of green peppers for a little color, a little pop, 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 you know. And so that's pretty much what that is. And so once I do that, I popped it into a 375-degree oven covered for 30 minutes and then uncovered for 15 minutes to get the top nice and golden and beautiful and crisp. Have those crispy edges, crispy bits. You can also broil it if you prefer. You know, you can even sprinkle on a little extra butter on top, honey. Sprinkle on a little extra butter on top so it can be extra crispy, extra flavor, and you'll be good to go. Again, you know, if you're comfortable putting the raw shrimp, it's totally fine. It's going to cook. Again, I'm giving this away once I'm done with this video, and I just didn't want, you know, I wanted to make sure to be stress-free, honey. I don't even want to think about it. And that's why I par cook my shrimp. But this is how it looks. Nice and bubbly, golden, delicious, hot, and smells amazing. Y'all, can y'all please comment and let me know what y'all thought about this recipe after y'all made it, okay? My friend, hopefully she already ate it, but if she comment, I'll make sure I pin her comment and let y'all know how it tasted. If she already ate it, I dropped it off today. But yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you for your support. Life is lifing right now. I'm so behind on these videos, which is fine. It is what it is. We still have Christmas, so I'll just carry it over and do what I got to do. But I am going to get that turkey up before Thanksgiving Day or week. I'm going to try. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you for your support, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye.